there's a lot of good things that are happening right now. The big thing is China. China is coming to the table to negotiate. This just dropped yesterday, or was it? Yeah, yesterday. And it's a huge deal. I guess it's we're gonna have 30% tariffs on them, and they're gonna have 10% tariffs on us. So, all these people crying about, oh, Trump has taken, he's backtracking. Like, I don't understand how we're losing in this. So it's like we're tariffing them more than they're tariffing us. We hold the advantage. And yes, it's a 90-day pause, so they can have time to negotiate more things. This is a complicated matter, and like, these people think that, like, I don't know if these people on the left are just stupid, they're children mentally, or they're just pushing pure propaganda and just Trump hate no matter what he does. And it's just like, dude, China a month or two ago was saying they're not going to negotiate, and in fact they're trying to get other allies. They're trying to acquire more allies to basically economically fight against us. They caved. They agreed to only pay a 10% tariff on us, and we have a bigger tariff on them. Like, I get this is like 90 days. But they weren't even willing to negotiate, and I don't understand their logic. These people, even people like Peter Schiff, he's the gold guy, and I looked him up. I looked up because he hates tariffs. Well, why does he hate tariffs? Because his gold company gets they get tariffed on imports, gold imports. So like, I'm not too sure, but I think it affects him the way he talks on Twitter. I'm not sure if like gold imports get, commodities like those get tariffed, but if it's just a general thing. Well, I mean, he uses Australia, Canada, and a few other countries besides America to either mine gold or whatever, manufacture it, melt it, smelt it, whatever. And these people are just insane to think like we're losing. Like, it's not like we're paying we have a 10% tariff and China has a 30% tariff. Like, I don't understand like the continuous hate. And then people can say like, I guess Qatar is going to donate a $400 million aircraft, I guess, to replace Air Force One. And apparently it's supposed to go into the Trump library after his presidency. My view on this is it kind of seems weird that if he does that, I don't know if there's stipulations and other things. That does seem like really weird. I don't know if it's a bribe, whatever. What is the other thing? The price caps. He's talking about, he's doing an executive order to lower prescription drugs, so we pay as much as the poorest countries or the lowest paying countries. Now I don't know if it's going to be price capped, or they get hit with like huge taxes. He could use influence to do this, to have them lower their prices on us because they're just outrageous. I mean, seriously, like life-saving prescriptions that are like $700. And some people have to pay that with their insurance. So it's like, it's just ridiculous. They don't need to be this high. He's fighting he's fighting the greedy corporations. You know what I mean? And I'm not for price caps, but I have a lot of faith, given the fact that the first economy before COVID happened he did fairly well. The economy was pretty good. And I think that the economy is going to like rebound hardcore. I think we're going to have a little bit of turbulence when it comes to shipments. You know, we might have a little bit of bare shelves on stuff we don't need to survive. In the meantime, you just, you know, make do with what you have. Is that a huge concept? Make do with what you have instead of always having to buy brand new everything or buy used. I don't know. Anyway, I think like I'm very optimistic about the economy going forward. And seeing like the hate on the left, like no matter what Trump does, they hate on him. He could save their kids' lives and they'll still hate on him. It's just like, it just seems so fake. It seems disingenuous when you're just like criticizing a person for everything and then not saying anything good about him. And he's doing a lot better than Biden did. Now I say, oh, the people, oh, you criticize Biden. Yeah, I did. I didn't really. Biden was just a figurehead. It was the way the regime was running. He wasn't really running anything. And yes, people in my situation were doing absolutely horrible. It's funny to see these people on Twitter like prove that the working class was suffering. Like, bitch, I am in the working class. I was in that situation and it was hell. Most people in the working class, the middle class, the lower middle class, they don't have assets. They don't have crypto. They don't have stocks. They don't have houses. They can't afford this stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, I think I'm pretty optimistic about everything. I'm optimistic about crypto. I'm optimistic about Bitcoin, especially. Not financial advice. There's more adoption happening. He is the most crypto-friendly president out here, except for Bukele. I forgot how to say his name. The El Salvadorian president. But he's like, we got 4 more years of Trump. And if something happens and he passes away, whether it's old age or somebody takes him out, we have JD Vance, and I think that he's going to continue this crypto push. So we got another 4 years of this. So I'm very, very optimistic right now. I think that we're going to I think you're going to see more. I think at some point you're going to see de-escalation when it comes to war. I think other countries are going to start buying up Bitcoin. Yeah, I just think it's so funny that all these people are hating on Trump, even the people that voted for him, because of their business is directly affected by the tariffs. And it's like you are just disingenuous, man. Like when I'm who is it? Like when I was listening to Alex Jones, and he has this economist on there, whatever, and he's like pushing for silver, and then I look him up and he owns a silver company. Like, oh, I wonder why you're pushing silver so hard. I'm not saying it's not a good investment. Same with gold. I'm not saying that they're bad investments. I'm just saying that Bitcoin is pretty. It could end up being trash or whatever. Like the biggest scaremonger on Bitcoin is, oh, what if the power goes out? Yeah, I think if the power goes out, you have way more things to worry about than the power going out. You're gonna have to worry about food, shelter, water, medical, fending off roving bandits. It's just stupid. And to see on Twitter the constant hate. Another thing is, like, watch that video of Macron, the French president. It looks like he's concealing something with his body language. I don't know what it is. People say it's just a tissue, but like, well, yeah, you can conceal like a packet of drugs with a tissue. It's just like they have no critical thinking, or they're always like, this guy's on my side, so I'm always for him no matter what. And yeah, it just seemed like really suspicious, and that's it.